Hi, I'm Joe Shepley, Vice President and Information Security Practice Leader at Doculabs. I just got back from RSA last week, and one of the hottest topics across the entire conference, whether it was, didn't matter the industry, the discipline, whatever, was the importance of information security to just about every business. I believe they quoted Forbes magazine this year as saying that the hottest topic for executives across any industry, every business, would be security. And the dollars that are going to be spent are just tremendous. It's bigger even than big data, they said this year. So information security is top of mind for just about everyone. And Doculabs is seeing an interesting shift in information security, which is that, yes, they still have to build the walls. If you're a chief information security officer, you've got to have your firewall set, you've got to have your defenses up, you've got to try to keep the bad actors out. But the other thing that we're seeing is that no matter how hard you try, you're never going to keep all of the bad actors out. That is, the question of a breach is when, not if. And so, given that that's the case, one of the biggest trends that Doculabs sees and that we've been working on with our clients is the importance of information management for information security. So imagine it this way. Someone's going to get through, a bad actor is going to get through your firewall. And the question is, what are they going to find once they get past all of those ornate, strongly built, defenses you've sunk millions and millions of dollars into? Are they going to hit your shared drives and find terabytes of PHI, PCI, PII that hasn't been touched in years, that has open access? Are they going to go to billing systems that haven't been purged in 13, 14, 15 years of PCI and customer data, even though your corporate policy explicitly says that you purge that after 7 years, 5 years, 10 years, or whatever it is? If that's the case, the risk surface for your organization is much bigger, far larger than it needs to be. And any breach is going to be much more damaging than it otherwise would have if you had just followed some simple information lifecycle management practices. You may be wondering, why would information security care about this? That sounds a lot like records management, information management, maybe the IT folks who own ECM, or even legal. Now, that may be true, and historically those folks have owned this. But I'll tell you, when there's a breach and they come upon millions and millions of records in a billing system or in unstructured data on a shared drive that are unsecured and they get breached, those folks aren't going to be testifying in front of the state legislature or the FTC or one of many other regulatory bodies who are going to be concerned with the breach. It's going to be information security and board members. And you can bet that those folks are going to wonder why information security hadn't been dealing with this problem ahead of the breach. And so we're seeing forward-thinking chief information security officers taking information management as part and parcel of what they do. The struggle is that they often don't know how to do information management. And so they need to partner tightly with records and information management, IT, ECM folks, legal, and other actors to make sure that not only are they responsible for it, but they're capable to do it. Anyway, there's a lot more to say on this topic, and look for us at doculabs.com for blog posts, white papers, and more videos on it. But until then, thanks for listening.